Hey there, Biz414 here, back with another City Life episode. And today we're still in the Nether. Been working a lot off camera on the Nether Hub project here in my single player world. Let's go ahead and get back into a normal perspective. Put my armor on. Hear gas around somewhere. Over there. I got the guide wires that we started on last episode. I got those finished. So those ones over there are hooked up and go into the ceiling. And then I pretty much got the interior finished. So let's go ahead, jump in there and check it out. I've got some dark oak growing, which is what I've been using for the roof. So here we are. Going with a very organic look. Lots of green. A little bit of magenta. I like it. I went with nether brick for the floor, with these little slabs here and there that are supposed to be like maybe like big rivets or something in the floor. Like it's supposed to be like metal. In my imagination, anywho. And then I've got these little cells right here. And I'm going to close these off a little more. I'm going to put some glass in here. And I've also got to redo the glass floors right here, here. Anywhere where there's nether rack is going to be glass blocks. And then right here I'll have panes so I can still walk through here. And basically I'm going to use horses, mules, riding animals to get around for the most part. So I want to have places in my hubs to park them, so that if I don't want to take them into town, or if I'm going through a portal where it's not horse friendly, I can leave them in the hub and go by foot if need be, and stuff like that. So that's what these are for. And also as a secondary use, I've got mushrooms, both kinds of mushrooms growing here. So I'm an emergency food source in the nether, which is always a good idea to have. So I've got 2 cells like that are for horses, or even for other livestock, like if I had mushrooms or something like that I was trying to transport and I needed to park them here, I could do that. So that's 2 of those. I was going to have just 2. I didn't want to just have 4 of them though. So over here I did something a little different, and I put a little basic enchanting setup. We've got an anvil, and we've got a full enchanting table. So this will give level 30 enchants. I've got a chest here just to put books and lapis and stuff, just in case I'm running around in the nether and decide I need to enchant something on the go. Basically I just wanted something to put here. I didn't know what else to put here. And over here I have a storage area, which that made sense. I mean, that makes perfect sense to have a storage area in your nether, especially because later on I'm going to have a minecart system in the center here for transporting goods from like one hub to another hub and stuff like that. So I can use this as like a staging area. And plus, I want to get rid of this. Let's step back and take a look at this terrible thing. This needs to go, because this tunnel is going to run right through it, for one, and for two, it looks terrible. It's garbage. It's the first nether outpost I had, and it was back in the days when you couldn't grow nether wart in the overworld. So I had this was like the first nether wart farm that I had from the first fortress that I found, which is over there. So there's a little bit of nostalgia here, but still, gotta make way for progress. get back in here. So another thing I should point out is these pillars right here. Right now it's just a light, but in the future, when I start on this minecart system, these switches will be for determining which one of these branches the minecarts go to. So basically, I'll have. I don't want to get into it too much, but basically, I'll have my minecart system in the middle here, and I'll have buttons to where I can send a minecart out, and it'll go to a destination, to one of the hubs somewhere, and these switches will determine which direction it goes. And then every so often, I will have little mini hubs, or like little interchanges and stuff. So let's go out here. I did all this too, by the way. Finished this tunnel. I've still got to do the glass, and I've still got to do the little side bits, like the little brackets right here that come down and make it look like it's being supported. We'll do that in a minute. But basically over here, where I've got this portal, I'll probably have a little mini hub down there where I'll have a place for that portal, and I'll probably make it not as big as that one, but big enough to where I could have a couple of different portals in the town if I wanted. And this portal that's down there will probably disappear. I don't really go over to that area very much, and it's within walking distance of the town. So, I mean, if anything, I'm probably gonna have a bridge going from whatever hub I have here over to this little island. Even if maybe for access to this portal, if I keep this portal, it'll just be in a little house over here, accessible by that bridge, instead of, you know, directly connected to this hub. And basically, whoa. Hi, friend. I missed. Yeah. Yeah, take that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So basically, that hub will be down there. So up here, I'll have just like a little tiny intersection. So I'll make like I'll probably take like three of these little sections right here, and make it into a little circular hub. And we'll be able to, as we're riding our horse, come around here and hang a right and go down a little path to the hub down there. So that's how I plan to connect these things together going forward, which eventually, once I've got more areas being developed in, this will be really, really handy. Oh, and another thing too is that fortress over there, it'll also be tied into whatever this little hub is. I've already got a path started towards it, so I'll just connect it along the ground here, and it'll just be an out in the open walk to it path. I'll never take a horse over there, no reason to, and I don't really need to have a minecart going over there either. It's fine. I don't mind walking a little bit. Not that lazy. So let's go back in here, and actually no, let's go ahead and see if we can get these underside things done. And this is going to be terrifying, I think, because I don't want to bridge out to them. So I think what I'm going to do is try to swim up a lava source like you would with water to place it. Oh, I gotta know where I'm placing. Let me go back up top. Let's go back up top. I need to put some guide blocks. So I basically need to put these in place first. So let's run back down here. Where is it? I'm putting these brackets every 50 blocks. So it shouldn't be too terrible having to do this every so often, hopefully. So I'll have one here. And I'll do the same thing over on this side. Like this. And not every one of them has to have mossy on it. So there. So now I have a guide. So when I go downstairs, I'll be able to see that from the underside. So I'll know where to place my my blocks for it. So the next bracket's inside of there. I think there was one more along here somewhere. Please don't shoot me, guest. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, right here. This is so nerve-wracking. Since the floor is dirt, there's nothing under me. If they blow up the dirt, I go down there. I'm very scared. Alrighty, there we go. Let's go ahead and go downstairs again. Into here. Going to eat something quick. Put this on my bar. I'm going to drink one of these so that the lava won't hurt me. And I think we're good. Alright, now we have to look for the chiseled stone brick. Here it is. Oh man, and I hear that ghast. Alright, I need something on my bar that is, I guess we'll have to get rid of the sword, that is disposable. So we'll go with this. Alright. Let's go like this. Like this. Watch out. Oh my god, ghast. Hi, ghast. I thought about doing this with no armor and with invisibility potions, but I thought that might not be the best of ideas after I thought about it a little bit. Is he gone, or is he going to come back and shoot me? Alright, gotta put this here. We gotta go out more. Gotta put one of these here. Oh, let's get back in. Get away. Alright, and then one of those there. One of these there. Get rid of that. Do the same thing over here. Look for ghasts. Oh no. So scary. Alright. In there. Get back in. Oh man, I'm so scared about getting shot off of here. Alright, now comes the really stupid part. I have no idea how this is going to work. Should probably not be like that though. Disappear a little bit, would you? Basically, I want to go on the underside of here and place 3 stone slabs. That's the whole. That's it. So I'm risking everything for that. That little bit of aesthetic that The only time I'll ever see it is if I'm running around on the outside of this thing over there. Alright. Here we go. Okay, I can swim in it. That's cool. Alright, this is fine. This is okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You can swim in the lava surprisingly better than I expected. There we go. So that's one. I got one more to do over here. This is part of why I put them every 50 instead of every 25 blocks. So that I don't have to do this super duper often. Let's bridge out. Gotta go one more. Oh, hello, big man. I don't know where you came from, but that was not cool of you at all. Alright, there we go. I'll lose those. That's fine. I guess. I've got some cobble I can use. Cool. Get out here. Place these other stairs. Like that. Right there. I suppose I'm relatively protected, at least on this side. With all of the cobblestone above me. Oh man, I'm going to put this there. Alrighty, now we just gotta go on the underside and do our slabbies. Oh, there. Alrighty. Let's get out of that. Shoot. There we go. Let's get back to the top side. Alrighty. I'm back. And I'm going to go ahead and start getting some of this glass put in. I'm going to start over here on one of my stables, little stable cells. Dude. So that's how that'll go. And like I said, I can still walk right through there. So if I'm riding my horse in, I would come in through those gates, park him, hop off, and I can just walk right out through here and go through the portal or wherever I'm going. It's pretty cool. And then for here, I don't hear any ghasts, so this is a good time to do this. And this looks really, really good. Oops. Got a silk touch on my axe. This looks really, really good in Optifine with connected glass textures. In true vanilla without connected glass, it might not look as cool because you'd see the lines in between the glass, the individual glass blocks. But I think that looks really, really neat. You get a nice view through it. This part right here, oh, it's going to be a little more dangerous. Get like this. I've got, I'm going to have a double layer of glass here in the floor. And this is kind of an afterthought. This is like something that kind of just happened. I was originally going to have the floor just be the brown stained clay, but then this area would have been 4 blocks tall. We would have had gas spawning in here. I didn't want to slab everything. I wanted to have some green in here. So this is what I came up with. So we've just got double thick glass here. And I don't think that's going to offer any sort of extra protection if a ghast shoots up here, but, you know, might make me feel a little bit better. It might be good for getting off of a horse just to have a double layer there instead of just a single layer. Oops. Just because of, you know, how sometimes you can glitch through the floor and stuff. Maybe it'll make that a little less likely. I don't know. I'm grasping here as far as justification for why I do double thick here instead of just doing a single layer right here. But it gives a nice look from down at the bottom. Oops. Ran out a little bit. Oops. Well, I guess that's fine, because I'm going to have to place you there anywho. There we go. Get the second layer in. There we are. So already that makes a huge difference compared to just having nether rack in the walls and in the floor. Same thing over here, but I've got to do this on all those three other quadrants as well. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do a little cut here. That's scary when it doesn't render like that, and do the rest of these, and then we'll probably, oops, dang it, we'll probably once I get them all in, take a trip over to that ridge right there and take a look from outside and see how it looks. And I really need to get rid of this cobble out there. It's obstructing some of the view of this thing. But I don't know if I'm going to get to that today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish doing the glass in the tunnel here. Plus, like I said earlier, I'm going to have a little interchange, a little intersection down there. So I might want to kind of wait until I start to get that realized before I start doing glass and more construction down there. Alright, I really don't like these blocks lagging out when I'm standing on them. It's really freaking me out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take that break and finish doing these glass floors, and we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Finished with my glass placing. So this was the one corner we had done the first time. So I went ahead and did the same thing over here. Now over here, we're on this ledge, so there's not a whole lot to see, unfortunately. Got a little furnace area back here behind the storage. I don't think I showed. But I might, in the future, as I said before, I might dig this out. Give ourselves a nice 360 view from here. Because as I've mentioned in a previous video, if this was all cleared out, you'd be able to see that wither hunting fortress over there in the distance, which would be cool. Same over here, not a whole lot to see. And over here, we've actually got a little bit of scenery. A little bit, not much. I still have the old derp fortress, the original nether hub, if you want to call it that, right there. I haven't tore it down yet. I've still got all my chests full in there, all my inventories in there. So I've got to move it over here, and then I can probably get rid of it. Let's see. Let's go out this direction just a little bit. I did the glass panes here, and I took out the old tunnel that was running parallel to this. And I got it filled all the way down to here. I've got some netherrack right here. This is just signifying where I'll probably have that intersection. It's from here to here. It'll probably be a circular, just a circular little room. Then we've got our tunnel that goes over to the drop shaft for that portal over there. And show you one more thing real quick, and then we'll go over there and take a look. Finish off the video. The center here I filled with glass, which this is how it'll be when it's done, but there'll be a lot of stuff going on down there, and there'll be some bits of the minecart system that stick up here. Just basically controls and whatnot, and where the inventory comes out will be back here. Just want to mention that real quick. And the thing I really wanted to show was down here. The minecart tunnels. I haven't finished these all the way down, so I'm not going to go too far down. But I've got full glass blocks from down there up to here. So it's a 3x4 little window. I experimented with having this this brown stained clay be 3 wide instead of just 1 wide, but it made it look a little too bulky. I liked this a lot better. So when I put in my minecart system, I'll basically, my head level will be all filled with glass, so I don't get that happening with any luck. I want to be able to keep pigmen off of here as much as possible, so everything that's down here will be the same way, covered up with slabs or glass, so that I don't get monsters spawning down there. So yes, that's the progress on the Nether Hub for today. Let's go ahead and, as promised, take a quick look from over there. We're going to aim for that ridge over there, and hopefully not get shot by this stupid ghast. Where'd he go? Alright, he's gone. Over there. Oh man, I was so close to the fire. Oh, there's the ghast. Hey-ya! Yeah, first shot, jerk. There we go. So that's what that's looking like thus far. I'm really enjoying it. Liking how it's starting to look. We've got to do the chain. Continue the chain. I gotta watch my step here because there's a big drop off over there. Continue the chain through the center, down to the bottom, and it'll go all the way down to lava lake level. It won't just stop at ground level right there. And we'll have our little hub there, right there, and then we'll, or not our hub, but our intersection there, and then we'll have our little mini hub there. Whoa! Hello! Hi! Are there 2 of them shooting at me? Are there 2 of you? There are. This is bad. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go away. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. I'm less worried about me and more worried about my house that's made of glass over there. Stop shooting at me, jerks. I didn't do anything to you other than kill all your friends. Okay. As I was saying, I need to finish the chain going through there, and we'll have our little hub over there, and then from there I'll start doing the paths coming off in the other 3 directions, and this path also will continue on. I think my goal starting out with this, with these paths going in all 4 directions, is to get them going at least to 500. like basically 500 blocks in all 4 directions just to start out with. I don't really think I've explored much further than that. Most of the other locations I've been messing around in, other than the main house over there, are within 500 blocks of this area, I believe. I'd have to double check that. I think the farthest I've really gone is the mesa over there. I think it's at like 400 or 400, 500, something like that. I don't remember. I'd have to double check. But that should keep us within range of everything we've explored thus far. And then some. I haven't gone 500 blocks in that direction. Or wait, which way am I looking? Yeah, I don't think I've gone 500 blocks in that direction, at least not over here. I have over there, because that's where the mesa is, but not here, and definitely not 500 blocks that direction. I think I've gone 500 blocks that direction, though. Not 100% sure. But that's going to do it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.